everyone, I'm Becky. If you don't know who I am, welcome to my channel on YouTube. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so bear with me. Excuse this look, no makeup on, hair scraped back, but I'm in isolation again, hence why I've got time to sit here and film for a minute. And I thought it would be a good time to maybe just get some little tips and advice out there to help you with nostril waxing. It's something you see all the time on social media. I have seen so many videos that have gone badly wrong, and I just want to make sure you guys know how to do it safely. And if you're somebody that's in the industry, you might just find it helpful to find another technique that might make your job a lot easier. So what do you need? You need some eyebrow spatulas, ones like this. They are literally rounded at one end and pointy at the other, and we are going to be working with the rounded end, not obviously the pointy end. You need some pre-wax cleanser. I have the Hive Wax here. It's the coconut and lime, one of my favourites. I've spoken about them before on my channel, but we'll use this today. And you need some after wax oil. I've got a little bit left of my coconut and lime here still at home, so I thought we'll use that today. And you need a decent hot wax. So today I'm going to be using Perron Rigot Boudoir Hot Wax. A lot of the Perron Rigot collection is amazing. There's lots of different brands out there like Hive and others out there that I enjoy using. But as long as you've got a decent one that will grab hold of them nose hair, remember if you are doing male waxing, their hair is generally a lot thicker, a lot more coarser, and definitely a lot more stubborn. So you need to make sure that you're getting a decent hot wax. Some that I recommend is Perron Rigot Homme, Perron Rigot Euro Blonde. They are designed for all hair types. Homme is especially designed for male hair, so you'll find that if you are somebody, it doesn't necessarily have to be for men, women can use it too, that has thick dark hair up there. You may want to use something that's a little bit more tougher for them stubborn hairs. So what you need to do to make sure that you're started all correctly, you just need to use your pre-wax cleanser with a little cotton pad like this. Give it a little squirt and just cleanse the inside area of the nose. It's just to stop any oils, dirt, grease, anything like that, stopping the wax to attach to any of the hairs that you're removing. Now remember, and you'll hear this debated in lots of places, you need your hair up your nose, it protects your lungs. Yes, you are right, it does. It protects the lungs from dust and dirt. And this is why we are not removing every single hair. We're just removing the hair that's in the entrance of the nose, not further up the nose canal. That's something that we don't want to do, and it's potentially dangerous. So when we go to put the wax in, we want to use obviously about that much of the tip of the stick to go in. We don't want to be shoving up that much at your nose, because that's when it becomes dangerous. So what I do is I do it in two halves. Now remember, nostrils are all different shapes and sizes, so don't be alarmed if you feel like you've got someone that's got a nostril that is about this big. You know, we aren't all the same. It would be boring if we were. So using a little bit of the hot wax, which I'm just getting now, and as you can see I've put a little bit more than probably needed on the tip of the spatula. You're going to pop it into the nose and twist that wax round. Remember, it will drip. Can you see I'm not doing the whole nostril, I'm just doing the top half. Now if you're like me and you've got maybe slightly larger opening up to the nostril, you'll find this a lot more helpful than filling the whole nostril up, because it will drip onto the top of the lip and it may take longer to set. So if you want it for speed and to make sure it's gripping onto all the hairs, definitely do the top part. Now there are larger spatulas like this. If you are a male and you are somebody that has obviously lip hair that you don't want it to drip onto, just place the spatula onto the top lip, and it will stop any drip marks going onto unwanted hair that you don't want to remove. That could then potentially be more painful. So just to keep that in mind, or even just a bit of paper if you don't have a spatula, something that protects that area. So as you can see, it's not dripping. It should be set quite quickly. Now when you stretch skin when you wax, you normally would pull the skin quite tight somewhere. When we are nostril waxing, we can't stretch the skin that's inside. So what we do is normally hold the bridge of the nose. Now watch this. As I pull this, you can see the movement of my nose. If I hold and support the bridge, it stops that pull of the nose, which will potentially stop it from hurting more. You want a quick, firm pull. You don't want to pull to the side, up to the sky. Just one quick, firm pull, straight out in the direction that the stick is pointing. Hold the bridge of the nose and pull. And it's as that simple as that. And I'm not sure if you can see that. Just about look at them hairs. Now I'm quite fair, so you will struggle to see lots of thick dark hair because I'm blonde, but look at them on the end of that spatula. You can see it as I spin it around. Now that's just removed the hair that's in the center and just in a little bit of the corner of my nostril. Literally, it's that simple. And you want it to set. As you can see, I've gone no further than that, which is what we said. The wax that was bulging at the bottom there is what was outside the nose. and it's no further than that. So now, no pain, nothing, not even an eye water. I then go back in with another new spatula, pop some more wax on this one, and then I place it into the area that it hasn't gone into, which is the bottom half of the nostril. Now people will say, why don't you, see, same again, twist, and then hold it there so it stays in place. Now people will say, why don't you fill the whole nostril? You can, there's no harm in filling the whole nostril. Just like, as I said before, you have different shapes and sizes. As you can see, my nostril there, the opening's a little bit more wider. So I obviously find it more comfortable to do it in 2 halves. So this is as simple as it gets, popping the hot wax in, waiting for it to set. If you're not sure, just press on the side of the wax if it feels still quite warm and quite soft. It is not ready. You do not want to pull too soon, because if you do, it will come out like chewing gum, and that's not what we want, and it will just end up getting stuck in the nose, and that would potentially hurt a lot more. If you're not sure, leave it for a few more seconds. One of the tips that I can give you to stop it from melting too much inside is not to try and breathe down your nose, because the heat of the air going through your nose blowing out will heat up the wax more inside and will keep it a lot more gooier than what you want it to. You want it to set quickly. So just breathe through your mouth just for a few seconds. It shouldn't take long, and already it's already gone hard, and I know that it's ready to be pulled. So again, as you can see, movement there, just hold the bridge of the nose, one quick firm pull, and it is out. And then you can see again, if I can get that on the camera, the hair that was on the bottom part of my nostril. And I promise you now, let's see that there, it does not hurt. It is literally pain-free. The most weirdest part is the heat inside the nose slightly, and maybe just being a little bit, oh, am I going to be able to do it, hesitating for pulling. Be firm, be in control, and it will not hurt. You want to grip the spatula further up, not at the end like that, so you've got more support to be able to pull it down. Don't try and do it with 2 fingers, try and hold it with a few, and then that will stop it bouncing back in and not coming out. Remember, pointy side always out, just to be on the safe side, and make sure you use the rounded side of the spatula. Now if you are a male, you'll find that you will get hair that bunches up right in the corner there, and the men that might be coming across this, or men that you speak to about it, will say, yeah, that's really aggravating. When they use nose trimmers, they can feel it there. Using a little bit more wax, the last step that you want to do, especially for the men, is pop that wax into the corner up there and push it. This time we're not twisting, we're only getting a small amount, and we're pushing it there. Can you see? I'm almost like pulling it as if I'm pushing it right out of my nose. And it's just to grab any of the hairs that are further up into the corner that get missed when we do the first half of the nostril at the top. And this will stop any little bunched up ones coming down a few days later. And this is just to make sure the whole entrance of the nose is nice and clear. And as you can see, it doesn't take long. Just push it in. To speed this up, you could do 2 at the same time. So as one's gone in, do the other one, let that set, pull the first one, then pull the second. Don't need to pull at the same time. There's no need to put yourself through that. And that's ready to come out now already. Hold the bridge of the nose, one quick firm pull, a little bit of wax hanging out my nose. That's not a bogey. And you will see, again, if I can get that on the camera, it has got, even on me, and I'm not someone that's that hairy, see that there? That is hair that's come out from the tip of my nose. Ugh, grim, I know. And I still have the hair further up that is protecting my lungs. So just to make sure it's all finished off nicely, we use a little bit of oil, just a teeny bit of after wax oil, the coconut and lime one from the Hive range I'm using here. I fold where I've got the oil there, and I just place that into the nose and rub it round, just to soothe off any dry skin, anything that was in there, any little flaky bits of wax that didn't come out. And that is it. Repeat the same steps on the other side. It is that simple, guys. It does not need to be as eventful and as dramatic as you see online. If done correctly with the right stuff, you can get amazing results, and you can put away that nose trimmer. Let me know how you get on. Pop your comments down for me. Love reading them. Just want to know how you get on with it, if you've ever done this before, if it's something that you're tempted to do. Let me know. I'd love to find out more about how you thought the nostril wax went, and more to the point, is it as pain-free as I say? Because I tell you what, you will be surprised. Good luck, guys, and let me know how you get on. Speak to you soon.